you just go completely blank. And then the apology comes out. Your manager's tone drops half a register and something in your chest seizes before a single word lands. You hear yourself say sorry before your brain has registered what you are even apologizing for. Your own voice sounds like it belongs to someone standing slightly behind you. Voice on autopilot, you walk back to your desk and cannot reconstruct a single sentence from the last 10 minutes. You remember the manager's face, the color of their mug, the hum of the air vent, everything except the actual words. This is not forgetfulness, and it is not weakness. Something in you pulled the emergency lever the moment the air in that room shifted. And the version of you that walked out is not quite the version that walked in. That apology was not weakness. It was your nervous system buying time when it had no better option. You did not go blank because you are bad at conflict. You went blank because something older than words took over. Most people spend years believing that moment means something is wrong with them. Something older than the apology lives in that blank moment. The rehearsed response you built on the walkover, gone the second their tone shifted. You had the right words ready and then watched them dissolve before you could say any of them. That gap between knowing and speaking has a name, and once you understand what is creating it, the way you brace for criticism starts to change. Here is what is actually happening in that room. When your manager's tone shifts, your brain reads it as a threat signal. Not a performance issue, a survival signal. The part of you that learned early to stay safe around authority figures shuts your mouth before your thinking catches up. Most people spend years performing recovery after criticism without ever addressing the mechanism that creates the shutdown in the first place. The real cost is not the apology you gave. It is the Tuesday afternoon 3 months later when you feel your chest tighten, the moment someone schedules a one-on-one with no agenda. You have trained yourself to live in that 5-second dread loop, scanning every Slack notification for a shift in tone. The shutdown is no longer just a reaction. It has become the background hum of your entire working week. And most people carry that hum for years without once hearing it clearly enough to stop. The apology leaves your mouth before your brain has processed a single word. In that exact moment, press your foot flat into the floor. That one physical anchor interrupts the automatic disappearing before it takes you completely. You do not need to speak yet. The silence is allowed to exist. After the silence, the real work happens when you are alone that evening. Write down the exact words your manager said, not your interpretation, the literal words. Next to them, write what you actually did and what you genuinely do not know yet. That separation between their words and your automatic shame response is the first crack of light. The notebook practice does something that takes 3 weeks to notice. The next time your manager's tone shifts, your mind does not empty. It finds one word instead. That word is yours, not theirs. Most people spend entire careers handing that word back before they ever know they were holding it. Something else is available before this moment even arrives. The shutdown does not begin in the meeting. It begins the week before, when you have no idea what your manager actually expects from you. 5 minutes on Sunday evening, writing down the one thing you are uncertain about changes what your nervous system carries into Monday. That small act of naming the unknown before it ambushes you is the first structural repair. The second structural change lives in one sentence you say before every one-on-one with your manager. That sentence is, I want to make sure I understand what success looks like here. It is not a performance. It is a boundary shaped like a question, and it arrives before the air can shift. The person who says it out loud for the first time is not the same person who used to go blank. Going blank was never weakness. It was your mind doing the only thing it knew how to do when the danger felt too large and too fast. You have been carrying that response for a long time, probably longer than you can name. The fact that you can now sit with it and look at it directly, that is not a small thing. Next time, discover why perfectionism and people-pleasing are the same trap.